Yo, 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 Surreal Talk Radio, your man, Calico the Surrealist on WPRK 91.5 FM Winter Park, kicking it after dark with our special guest in the building. Yes, sir. Right now, man, I got my co-host in here rocking with me, so I'm going to introduce y'all to him, get this thing going properly. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah,
We got my
yeah.
man, comedian Minnie Bone in the building. What's going on, Minnie?
You know what it is, man. I'm excited. I'm happy to be here. You don't understand that this man is a pivotal part of my life that he don't even know yet. But he about to find out. But man, hey, Mister, man, we got Pastor Troy over here. Come on, we got him over here in the building, man. I'm so excited, so happy, man. Go ahead, move on for me, man.
So you ready? We ready?
He ready.
Man, stop playing with me.
Come out. All right, so
What's that?
Let me stop playing. All right, man, we got a hot show for y'all lined up, man. We're going to set things off with my surreal topic of the day. Got music from around the way. We got our throwback track and my favorite part of the show, the pump it or dump it. Where y'all get to call in and talk to us about the music we playing and everything we saying right here on Surreal Talk Radio. But now, man, without any further ado, man, my special guest chilling with us tonight. This brother right here, man, Dirty South legend. Yeah, man. Billboard chart hit maker, man, definitely a household name in the game. We got Pastor Disaster. We got Pastor Troy in the building.
Hey, man, what's happening, baby? Much love to y'all boys, man. I appreciate y'all inviting me out tonight, man. Y'all sound fly up here.
Yes, sir.
Yo, man, listen, thank you so much for doing our show, man. Helping us grow, man.
Let's do it.
All right, man, so let's get it going on my surreal topic of the day. Topic tonight is Dirty Decade. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And for y'all, those of y'all that don't know, man, y'all need to Google that thing, man. But basically what we're talking about is from the year 1997 to 2007. This is pretty much when the South took over hip hop.
Yeah.
All right. Now, of course, we had a preview with Outkast and, Goody Mob and groups like that or whatever, you know what I'm saying, setting this thing off. But, for the most part, right after Pac and Biggie,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Then we start to see the whole thing with No Limit and Cash Money, like really just mash the gas on this thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then a bunch of solo artists. You got Pastor Troy, T.I., Ludacris. You know what I'm saying? This is when they really started popping off. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop has always been competitive, right? And so, when you came out, of course, you the introduction to the world was the Master P thing.
Infamous call to P.
Right.
Infamous call to
Hey,
No
Peter,
Limit.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, tell them if you want to be a soldier, let's go to war.
Yeah.
So as I'm getting ready for this show, man, I'm talking to a bunch of people getting different perspectives. So the consensus pretty much one perspective is like it's a competitive thing. You was coming at it from a competitive angle. The other one is kind of like, I hate to kind of say this, but it's real. Some people say it's kind of like a crab mentality. It was like you see P up here, only way for you to shine is for you to bring him down.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to get your perspective though. What would you? How would you?
Man, I'm a young independent artist just doing this shit. If P can't handle this thing, if P can't handle me, you feel me, man? They better get their mind right, because it definitely wasn't no crowd thing. It was really like I didn't care who was on top. If it was P, if it was Jay-Z, whoever it was at the time, man, we were just going, man. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody tripping about that. It was more about my stance than about him. It was for whoever was out there. You know, man, whoever was on top.
Right.
He was the person that was on top at the time. So we came on with it, and that's how we came. You know what I mean? I'm 25 years in this thing now. I'm straight legend. And I got a whole history of hits after that, man, from the vice versa to Are We Cutting to, it's just so many of them, man. So it definitely wasn't no crab mentality. It was something for me to stop me. Should have been stopped.
Yeah, man. Well, hey, man, stick your chest out, man.
Yep.
You got it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Well, he
loving
busted through.
Yeah,
He busted through with it.
we gonna talk about it, man.
Let's
All
do
right,
it.
so yeah, because it was kind of along the lines of like when T.I. came out with the I'm the King of the South thing. You know what I'm saying? Like some people it was cool with it, some people had an issue with it.
I'm talking about, bro, I'm pre Ja Rule, 50 Cent.
Yeah.
I set that stuff up. That's what 50 came after when he took the whole Ja Rule thing. He saw what happened with the whole Pastor Troy and Master P thing. You know what I mean, man? We just called P it was just a good time to go at him, man. He has dropped so many CDs, man. He had lost a lot of artists. Mystical wasn't over there no more. Beats by the Pound wasn't there no more. I called him off balance.
Yeah.
He wasn't expecting nobody just coming out of Augusta, Georgia, 4 or 5 homies deep to make that kind of impact, man. We talking about a billionaire.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Couldn't stop this boy. I'm coming.
Yeah.
All right, man. So you brought up P. I want to piggyback off of that. Have you ever been a Master P fan? Like
I love them. Still do to this day, man. I love the business thing, but We still got to pay these Mad Society bills.
Right. Okay.
Sure.
All right, Mister. Take us back to take us back. What was your experience like outside of the South at that time?
Man, you know what?
Like,
I didn't like it.
Was you embraced? Was you rejected?
You know what? I really wasn't sweating it, man. I turned into a Southeast beast. You feel me, man? I took pride in just going to Florida, going to Alabama, going to Georgia, going to South Carolina. I wasn't too excited about trying to go to Iowa and Idaho, trying to make them listen to Pastor Troy when these people looking for me in Jacksonville. You feel me, man? So I go where I want it.
What about New York and California? Like, them some major...
New York and California, they were cool. You know what I mean? They embraced the music. But I still wasn't really tripping on them, man. I ain't like the flights. I ain't like the flights way out to Cali, way out to Cali, man. That was just long for me. You know what I mean? For the same paper, I'll figure it out where I'm at. You know what I mean, man? And Atlanta was getting so hot at the time, man. I go to New York now. Them same people that I was running across at the 40/40 all live in Atlanta now. You know what I mean, man? So it was just a real big change from how it was and what it started turning into, man. It was like I was going out there, with the major labels. They trying to push you across these other markets. They want you to go to these other cities and stuff like that. They trying to spread you as far as you can. But as I got back into my independence, I was like, man, I ain't going back out there. Them people out there like it. It's cool, but I ain't killing myself to go. You know what I mean, man? Dog, we did good. A lot of the South, the military bases and stuff like that, man, a lot of the soldiers are just from the South. Mm-hmm. And, man, they carried my music across the world. A lot of the soldiers started just taking that music from here to there, from base to base, hearing it in Georgia. It was a base in it's called Fort Gordon down in Augusta, Georgia. Man, those soldiers saw what we had going on with that music, man. They getting deported all over the place, man. But they're taking that music with them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, man. I love that answer because we had Redman on about his new album he just dropped.
Right.
And he was saying basically, and I asked him the question about is he trying to get some new fan base off of this. He was like, man, I got a cult following. So
that core is so pivotal, man. It's so dope, man. A lot of artists don't experience that and not in that lane that understand that now. But, man, we doing good for ourselves. Man, 25 years later, man, I got a crew that's rocking with me everything I do, man. My shows and stuff, man, my venues sold out. With grown people, and we have us a grown time, man, and they're performing with the live bands and stuff like that, man.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
All right, man.
Oh, that's fine. Boy, it's vice versa with a live band in the back.
Going crazy.
I'm gonna break something. Something gonna break in this building.
Going crazy.
Talking about vice versa, I gotta piggyback.
Oh yeah.
But before we put this topic to rest for a minute and get into the next topic, I want to ask you. Outside, we talked about California. Right now, we just saw the Super Bowl with Kendrick Lamar doing his thing. Mm-hmm. The South been running it for a minute.
Yeah.
Facts.
Do you think an artist like maybe Kendrick Lamar has what it takes to bring it back to the West?
You know what? Man, it's cool, but it's going to have to be more than him. That's Kendrick Lamar, and he ain't going to be able to do that by himself with all these artists coming from the South. You know what I mean, man? And it's two different things, man. Like, being in Atlanta, man, we hear it, but ain't nobody just riding around just bumping it like that, man. You know what I mean? The songs are straight, you know what I mean, what they play on the radio and stuff like that, but just every day, I hear way more Future than I hear Kendrick Lamar. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just being where I'm at, what we do.
Okay. All right, man. So let's put this topic on the back burner for a little bit so we got enough time to get into the other things, man. My next segment that I want to do is called the Pump It or Dump It, where I'm going to play a local artist, man. Mm-hmm. And since you got the Billboard and all of that, I want to get you to get some professional critique for this, right? So the name of the artist that I'm about to play, I'm going to open up the hotlines. The hotlines is 407-646-2915. Again, 407-646-2915. And I see a bunch of people rocking with me right here on Facebook Live. So if y'all want to call in and talk to Troy, man, listen, remember we on the radio, no profanity. No profanity.
Please
keep the calls brief, you know what I'm saying? So we can take as many as we can.
And if my baby mama on the line, please, I ain't got it. Don't be calling out here asking for the money. I ain't got it. You get it Tuesday.
Yeah, man. So yeah, but the name of this artist I'm about to play right here on Surreal Talk Radio, this is MLB Lil Grind. All right. So the name of the artist is MLB Lil Grind, and the name of his joint is called Goat Talk right here on Surreal Talk Radio. We will be back.
It's your boy MLB Lil Grind. G-O-A-T, 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 that's me. G-O-A-T, 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 that's me. I be flying in a helicopter. I be flying in a plane. I be flying in a bird. Yeah, just like Birdman. G-O-A-T, 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 that's me. G-O-A-T, 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 real life, till you ain't real like this. On the faster than your body, I'm the flyers in the county. Don't talk.
Yes, sir. Surreal Talk Radio. Your man Calico the Surrealist. I'm in here with my co-host Minnie Bone.
Boom.
Yes, sir.
That boy was 8 years old.
That's a kid.
Yeah,
That's a kid.
man. He
Okay.
8 years old, man. You know, we got our special guest in here, Pastor Troy, in the building.
Mhm.
All right, man. Them hotlines once again 407-646-2915. 407-646-2915. All right. About to get real live, man. Pastor Troy, that song right there, we're going to start with you. What you think, man? Should we pump that or we dump it?
Man, you can pump it. You know what I mean? These little kids look like they vibing out, man. They having a good time with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know,
All right.
he might be the next Michael Jackson of his time, man.
What?
Getting in the game this early. You know what I mean,
Oh,
man?
that is crazy.
All right.
I wanted to, man. I was the young rapper and dancing in the neighborhood. I just couldn't get out there just yet, man. So just be careful with the little BG out there, man. You know what I mean? Don't let them see nothing too fast. Don't let them see too much too fast.
There it is.
Facts.
Go from there.
Facts.
All right, man. I love that answer right there. Hey, Minnie, we pumping this thing, we dumping it.
Oh, we pumping. He 8 years old. But you know what I was doing at 8 years old? Stealing candy. You know what I'm saying? Doing all kinds of crazy stuff. I wasn't making no music now. That boy trying to do something positive with his life.
Yeah,
And he flying in a helicopter. You gotta bump that.
fly a little plane.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, y'all heard it. All right, man. Listen, man. 407-646-2915. In the meantime, we about to get real live. My man, Pastor Troy, find out what he got going on. I'm going to take y'all through this thing. I'm going to try to do this chronologically. Yeah, I said a big word.
Yeah, I'm about to say, boy, you can spell it?
Ow! All right, man. Hey, Troy, man, I want to start out with his name, man. Pastor Troy. Has there ever been any issues, man? Any pushback from like the Holy Rollers, man, for calling yourself Pat? No?
No, man, my dad was a pastor. You know what I mean?
Oh.
So it was more so like an honor and homage to him for giving me his support to pursue this career.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
I mean, if people ain't never hit you with the man, but you ain't talking about God, and you ain't talking about, you ain't pushing the gospel. You know,
I'm pushing it in my way.
Okay.
You know what I
Facts.
mean, dog? You know,
Facts.
the gospel, that's the biggest thing about religion, man. Religion, it's about that relationship between you and God. It ain't between the next person and God. You know what I mean? So
Facts.
believe in them, man. Do what work for you.
All right.
This work for me.
All right, man.
Facts.
Let's represent, man. One time for ATL, man. Man, y'all stick together in Atlanta, man. We've
Yeah, they do.
seen the what.
Mhm.
Let me ask you this, man. What is it about Atlanta to make y'all stick together like that?
Man, I think it's more so about, man, we was a successful black city
Mm.
anyway. I'm talking about pre the whole civil rights movement and all that stuff, man. Atlanta, you don't see a lot of that stuff in Atlanta when they go back to documenting and showing it and stuff like that, man, because there was so many successful black businesses up there, man. You don't see Martin Luther King speeches too much in Atlanta. Them people in Atlanta was like, look, we cool with being separate but equal because the black businesses was thriving, man.
Yeah.
And with that being said, man, they started calling Atlanta the city too busy to hate. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Even the other artists, man, when you see the Goody Mobs and Dungeon Family, man, how they embraced the next artist down the pipeline, man, how them boys showed me love. I couldn't help but show love to the T.I.s and Ludas. And Luda them couldn't help but turn around and show love to the Jeezys and the Futures or whoever came next. It's almost like reaching down, grabbing the next one, keep us in this situation. You know what I mean, man? Everybody understood that.
Well, Pastor, listen, man, you need to go preach that to Sanford, man. I'm gonna
Man,
tell you, man,
listen.
my city, man, we need to. Woo!
Yes,
I'm gonna play
bro.
this back, man. I'm gonna play this back for him. Like,
Yeah, but like, hey, this is how you get together right here. This is how you move up. Yeah.
Yeah.
He right though.
And we should pass the plate around too. You
You know
know.
what I'm saying?
Well, yo, man, I'm gonna hit you with a question that usually hit him, man. I don't know what this one. I don't know what about this question, man. But my man Bob Greasy, he kind of made me like this. But
Mhm.
I'm gonna ask you a question. I want you to finish this sentence, right?
Yep.
So I fell in love with hip hop when I first heard.
Roxanne.
Ooh.
Whoa, hip-hop, man, look at
Yeah, man. So my brother 5 years older than me.
Yeah.
And I was just telling him earlier, man, how that fool just came in the house one day like, hey, man, Michael Jackson, we B-boys now. Like, what happened last night? You know what I mean? I ain't know nothing about this. You feel me, bro? It was just that sudden that rap just really started having that influence, man. They playing Roxanne on the Friday night jams and stuff like that, man. I had never heard no music like this. You know what I mean? They just in there jamming, rapping, beatboxing, the whole nine, the Fat Boys and all that stuff, man. Me being 47, hip hop being just a couple of years older than me, it really meant a whole lot to me.
Right.
You know what I mean, man? So I loved it to be able to say that now I'm a part of this genre, man, that made an impact in what we call hip hop music. Yeah. I love it.
All right, man.
Wow, Roxanne, man.
Yeah, I think she just
I
want to
be your man.
She got some kind of award or something, right?
I think so
they
too.
gave her a nice honor, man. There's somebody that honored her real well, but she was like that.
Yo, they should have. Yeah.
And that was UTFO, the Roxanne. I'm thinking about that.
Roxanne. I want to be your man.
She the one that responded to them.
Yeah.
You don't went way.
You talking about before Roxanne Shante came and say something.
Yeah, the original.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool, man. That's
hip hop.
That's an answer right there. I like that one.
By the way, seeing hip hop grow, because you said hip hop's a little bit older than you.
Yeah.
And watching it came from like New York down. Did you ever feel it's gonna be our chance? It's gonna be our time.
Man, dog. Man, we were just talking about watching Beat Street, man, when I was 7 years old at the movie theater, man. We breakdancing all in the aisles and everything, man. And I just felt like, dang, I wish I had the cameras on us down here because the cameras went in the South. The labels and stuff went in the South. We breakdancing, we doing all the stuff. We wearing the Fat Boy shoestrings, the whole nine, but who gonna ever see us doing it too? So when it finally started trickling down to Atlanta, man, I was definitely excited to be a part of it. Where people started saying, all right, that's cool, that's hip, and that's coming out of Atlanta, man. That's dope. And that's the first time I'm listening to myself say that answer, man. Like, wow, bro, we really did that. Brought it down to us and let people start seeing our way and how we kicked it, man. That's real dope. I'm glad to be a part of that.
The South got something to say, baby.
South got something to say.
Yeah, because we over 50 years in the game with hip hop now. You know, we just celebrated last year, 50 years.
Yeah. About a year or two ago, 50 years of hip hop, man. In Atlanta, man, it was so dope. I'm a brand ambassador for the Atlanta Falcons. For the 50-year hip hop celebration, man, any rapper, artist that was out of the state of Georgia that had any song that had any kind of impact in the city, they honored them by letting them come on the field with a jersey and let the players run through all these artists, man. We probably had about 300, 400 artists on the field for the players to run through, man. I'm talking about, and what made it even more dope, we lost Rich Homie Quan the next year. Yeah. We lost Rico Wade the next year. Now we done lost DJ Unk. I see myself in the pictures with all these boys. So for the Falcon to have that heart to understand the city that they from, man, that was a big thing what Atlanta done did in the hip hop thing, man. So for the Falcons to be able to understand that and acknowledge it, I salute them.
That's a big deal.
You're a good spokesman for Atlanta, man.
For sure.
Yeah,
come on.
Stop playing. All right, so let's go back. Let's take it back to the beginning of your career, your career mainstream at least. You know, no more playing GA.
First joint.
So yeah, I interviewed Big Gimp, man, and from what I understand, one of the stories is early when there was the issue with Master P. It was a concert or something like that or whatever. You were supposed to be removed from the concert. Yeah. But Goody Mob them.
They brought me on.
They brought you on.
Man,
speak about that for a minute.
And see, and that's the kind of stuff that ATL will always be together. That's why I will always help somebody and always have my hand out there to help. Because they did it for me. They didn't have to do that, man. It's Goody Mob. Them boys already in the game and everything.
Yeah. I
had been taken off of the birthday bash. You know, that's our big local thing with the radio station and everything, man. I was the headliner and got took off of the show. And Master P replaced me on the show. He thought it was like that, but as he got down there and saw, it wasn't. Right. ATL really wasn't feeling that, man. They had already picked sides. You know, the radio station sometimes be slow to what's going on in the streets.
Right.
The streets had chose sides. Goody Mob reached out. They hear that they had taken me off the show. They were like, man, can't nobody come over here to the dungeon. We know. We going. You feel me? Come to the dungeon. We going. So we get out there to the concert, man. I'll never forget CeeLo grabbing the mic, man, on stage. He was like, man, ATL, let me let y'all know something, man. One thing about Atlanta, we stay together. Ain't nobody from out of town come take nobody from Atlanta off no show. With that being said, come on, Troy.
Man, how you doing CeeLo voice like that, man?
Man, I hear him so clear, man.
Shout out
that
to CeeLo,
joint drop in there, I was viral before viral, man. I'm talking about, you had to be in there to see what them people were doing in there. Hey, after that, man, I started carrying my championship belt. That was the beginning of the belt.
Championship belt.
I'm glad that question coming up. But man, shout out to CeeLo first of all, man. Shout out. So I want to ask you, man, did you start out as a solo? I know you got the DSGB group.
Yeah.
Did you start out as a solo artist or did you start as a group?
I was always solo, but DSGB was my clique, my homeboys and everything, man. So I put the DSGB on the map more so than I put on solo self. You know what I mean? I really see somebody with a DSGB shirt on than a Pastor Troy t-shirt. I show the crew. You know what I mean, man? It's all good.
All right, man. Like that. All right, man. Let's talk about this. Let's hear your story, man. I want to talk about your style for a minute. I want to hear your story about how your style came to be, because you got a very distinctive, unique sound. Right. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to the ad libs and the way you stack your vocals and stuff. Yeah. So how'd your style come about?
Man, you know what? When I really found my voice and found how to do it from finally going to the booth and going to the studio and really hearing myself, hearing how I sound. You know what I mean, man? Like I was saying earlier, man. I didn't have no reason to raise my voice, man. I was a pretty cool dude, you know what I mean? But going in there in the booth and finally just letting out that frustration, man, just finally screaming for the first time.
Yeah.
My voice, I found something in the voice, man, that a lot of people adapted to. Like my father, man, being a drill sergeant, I have one of those military voices. You feel me, man? I got a military voice, man. A lot of my beats sound real military and stuff like that, man. So it's just about finding your niche, man. I love the fact that I was able to master my craft, man. I rap real good.
It just came out.
Yeah, man. It just came out, man. It just came out, But here we are. Rap just a little bit older than me. So I done watched it from 7 years old all the way through, man, from the rap cities to MTV Raps, just through that whole process, man, of just looking at these people saying, wow, this is the best. You know what I mean? This is the best, man. Rappers were like athletes back then. You know what I mean, man? So to be in that kind of company now, I love it.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
Did your father, because you mentioned your father twice now.
Yeah.
Was he ever able, I don't know if it's live, it's not live. Was he able to like appreciate all the things that you took from him and
definitely.
Put it in the music? That's a beautiful thing.
Oh, most definitely, man. Even down to the fact of him being able to pray on my songs and be able to incorporate him into my whole journey, man. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing for me to bring Pops in the booth and let him explain some stuff that people are asking me that I don't necessarily have the answer to. Man, he give it to us from a place of love, a real pastoral position, man. Right. And I come on and wrap it up and make them feel it from where I got it.
Yeah, I love it.
Man, it's so dope, man, because it got to the point where he respected the fact that it was some people out there that may not understand it from him, but could get it from me.
You.
We saying the same thing, but I'm saying it in a way that they'll understand it from a BG. You know what I mean? It just made it real cool, man.
That's
real
what's up, man. I love that, man.
For sure. And then to be able for him to come to like to see me at the Fox Theater performing in Atlanta, sold out, my name up on the matinee and stuff like that. Him and my mom used to have to go watch nickel movies on the balcony in there. Yeah, and I'm in there performing, rocking the building down, man. Yeah. That's the kind of stuff to make you proud.
Yes. The new artists, man, hopefully they picking up, they hearing these stories.
Yeah, man.
I like this right here. But I want to piggyback about the style. And I know that people go look at this and be like, oh, you talking about style biters. But I'm just speaking real, man. Like, so you came out with this style. And from my point of view, I don't know which artist came out first or nothing like that. I'm telling you, I heard Troy first. And then next thing I know, I started to hear these dramas and miracles and Archies. And you know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm just saying what the order that I heard of it.
Yeah.
I don't know, like.
It was dope, man. It was too influential. You know what I mean, man? Somebody good, you're going to take something from it. You know what I mean, man? So I saw that, you know what I mean? I really took it. I took pride in it, took a stride in it. Of course you didn't want them stepping on your back while you doing the same thing. Like they're coming back with your whole title and everything. Man. Man, I'm like, chill out, man. But I get it, man. Everybody know the difference, man. And I love when we get on them shows and we end up on shows and stuff together, boy, because I go cuckoo, banana crazy.
Yeah, man.
We separate that real quick. Yeah, man, real quick. They know. Hey, look, man, they might see me at the show. They might see me at the show backstage. They be like, when you going? They be like, right before you. They be like, oh,
hey, man.
Yeah. Hey, man.
He said, I remember
one night, man. Archie was up there performing, man. Usually it never bothered me.
Right.
But this particular night, it just did, man. I walked straight on the stage. It ain't number one. We ready. The crowd like, what?
We ready too.
I couldn't help it that night. Rest in peace to that boy Archie, man. God bless him.
Hey, my man said he was ready too, though. You know?
Hanging from the chandelier, baby.
You know it. It's all good,
Hey, man, I gotta say this, man. It's like a surreal, it's like a surreal moment for me, though. Man, that dude, Miracle.
Yeah.
We used to bust up laughing at that dude. Like,
Man,
he was just hilarious.
He was crazy,
to us,
man.
man.
He was hilarious to all of us, man. Do you remember him on Rap City, man?
Nice.
He was on Rap City with Tigger, man.
Wow,
Talking
now.
about his Miracle Club. That fool was acting a fool, but
He
was in my. When I was having difficulties with management, he felt like he could do what I was doing.
Right.
So they were like, man, look, Troy ain't complying.
Right.
You think you can do it? Yeah, I can do it. So he come with his song, bounce, come down. But everybody knew it. Everybody looking at him like, this fool is crazy, man.
Boy, that dude right there.
That's hilarious.
I'm talking about a good laugh. That was a good laugh.
That's right.
All right. So you talked to us about wearing the championship belt, man. We want to get the quick story on the championship belt, man.
And the helmet. I need to know about the helmet.
All that, man.
So what's the story with that?
Man, so together with the belt after that big concert in Atlanta, man, I started carrying the belt after that, man, because the people really showed me I was the people champ.
The champ. Oh, that makes sense.
The people champ. Now it's got to the point where, man, when I don't have the belt, people saying, "What the belt at?" You know what I mean? So we really branded it and made it a thing, and it's just dope, man, to have stuff like that. Even the helmet, man. I said that in that little John Throw It Up verse. I was like, I got my helmet hanging out the window.
Yeah.
Every time I perform, man, at big events, man, I usually wear a University of Georgia jersey, and I had a helmet. My boys have flags and everything, man. It just be a whole experience, man. But at the end of the day, it was still just branded, man. You know, University of Georgia ain't going nowhere. Like University of Miami ain't going nowhere.
Right,
you know what I mean? So to be able to play off of that in the city and the state,
right,
it helped spread it a lot, man. Made people understand it, man. People weren't wearing. It was Georgia was a white school at the time. You know what I mean, man? When we started embracing it and started rocking with it, man, people started wearing the home team. Then they actually started recruiting players, and we got good.
Yeah, you probably helped them out. Yeah, you probably helped them out inadvertently.
I'm talking about, bro, man. I was talking to some of the coaches, the recruiters and stuff like, man, there was an artist that wanted to come to Georgia. There was a rapper and stuff, man. They called me to help recruit those boys to get down there to the school, man. So it get real deep, man.
Wow,
it get real deep.
That's crazy.
Hip hop, the sports, man. We talking about football, though. You.
Oh yeah. By the way, before we get to that football thing, you mentioned Throw It Up. Question: were y'all in the same studio when that song was recorded?
Yep.
Oh my God.
That song right there.
I wish it would have been a fly on the wall, because that must have been the wildest studio session of all time.
What was so dope about it, man? The beat just playing, and I just started saying to Throw It Up, just throw it up. Throw it up.
So I wasn't written nowhere. That was just you.
Yeah, I didn't even rap that verse, man. I freestyled that verse. I ain't even rap that.
Whoa.
Yeah, man.
That's one of my favorite verses.
Mine
killing
too,
me right now.
Mine too. You know what? It was so dope because sometimes calls for you to grab your pen and really put that thought in, but just energy like that, man, it was more easy for me to just flow it, get the beat and flow it. And you can tell I'm freestyling, man, because I'm taking pauses every line, thinking about what I'm gonna say next. Yeah, I'm like, the last killer is the pastor. Ready to blast ya.
Oh,
you know,
my
just
God.
freestyling, man.
He blew my mind. But, but like he was saying, man, I went to high school with 34 years. We didn't win more than 3 games.
Yeah.
For 34 years.
Yeah.
Dude from Georgia came down as a transfer from another high school. Came down and brought you with him.
Yeah.
Brought the whole DSGB
to the locker room.
Oh, yeah. Well, I tell you, we won the championship that year.
Swear it up.
I swear it up. Lyman High School 2004, we won the championship. You were the background music to every song, every game, halftime show.
That's dope.
I'm talking about we were ready.
Man, no, bro. And it's so dope, man. Here I am 25 years later, and these little league teams still getting jacked up off of this music, man, because the coaches done brought it back to them, what they were listening to and stuff like that. Just some good music to get them fired up. And then, not to mention, the HBCUs and the high school bands, how they embrace the vice versa and the no more playing GA, man. Football season, man, every Friday night. I know I'm going up at a black school somewhere in the country. You know what I mean?
Multiple.
HBCUs, man, I look forward to people posting classic when FAMU
Right.
and FAMU and Bethune play vice versa at each other. You know what I mean, man? Fam play it. As soon as they get finished with it, Bethune stand straight up and play it right back. Yeah, man. So that's a beautiful place to be.
Yeah, man. You definitely are part of the football culture for life,
That's
especially
real,
in the
man.
South.
Oh, yeah, man. I love it, man. You know, there's so many players and stuff, man, that I've had the opportunity to build relationship stuff with through the music, man.
Mm-hmm.
They open up all kind of doors for me, man. It's dope to wake up and check your Instagram in the off season from basketball and LeBron rapping vice versa on IG straight into the phone like he's crazy. You know what I mean, man? Rapping, throw it up, man. It's just dope to be able to see them boys out and about, man. Dap them up and say, man, yo, Pastor Troy, bro, I love your music, man. It did this. It's the same kind of story.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I got a lot of them.
Yeah, man. Thank you for that, man.
Hey, man, we talked a little bit about vice versa just now, and this is my favorite Pastor Troy song. So
Yeah.
I really want this to be a special part of the show. Man.
Yeah.
So yeah, this song right here, man. You know what's crazy to me about this? I remember being in the club, and in the South at that time, you know what I'm saying? It's like you would hear all of like the real club bangers. I'm talking about like the Nuck If You Buck,
Right,
that kind of stuff, or whatever.
Yeah.
But vice versa was different because it was like you be in there listening to all of that, you know, Nuck If You Buck or tear the club up, and then all of a sudden you hear the doo 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 doo, and
Turn it up.
and you just like it's like a
It's
like
a
a
serene
spell.
sound.
It's like a
serene
spell.
sound, yeah.
It's like a spell. You just
Yeah.
and the intro's so long too.
Yeah.
And then- but you literally in the club just feeling it. It's just coming.
Yeah.
You can feel it coming.
Man,
you know?
what's so dope, man, about vice versa? Yeah, is the hook. It ain't no hook on the
Right.
record. You know what I mean? I'm just rapping straight through. What if heaven was hell and vice versa?
Yeah.
If I told you go to hell, would you tell like her?
Yeah.
Man, just to really just see that
Yeah.
perform with a packed house of
Yeah.
people who can't wait to hear that joint, man.
Right.
That first time they say
Yeah.
man, I make sure the DJ drop the beat, man.
Man, listen.
Man, that first man, to knock you off that stage.
Man, we was man. I remember now. I'll take y'all back to Club 436.
Ooh.
Club 436, man. Everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man,
It was vibe.
That's
It's
dope.
crazy,
That's dope,
man.
man. That's dope. It's
It's
dope to
vibe.
have that kind of music.
And you know what's crazy about the song though? Like, kind of go back to what I was saying and everything with the Nuck If You Buck and all of that.
Mhm.
Vice versa is kind of like a conscious type of song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Man,
not that
It's
kind of.
real lyrics in
They
there.
call that that's a rap hymn.
Yeah, it's
You
ghetto
feel me?
gospel,
That's a
baby.
rap
That's a
gospel.
ghetto gospel,
Yeah.
baby.
That's
real.
So
Yeah.
so it fit, even though it don't, even if it ain't really fitting, it's fit. It's like it changed. It's got its own. It's like its own animal in the club.
Bro.
You know what I mean? Like
That's a Pastor Troy song. That's
Yeah.
the Pastor Troy preacher
Yeah.
that I do. You feel
Yeah,
me, man? That was something for the people, man. You know, it's so dope to hear people come up to you and say, man, this almost saved my life, man.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, man.
Yeah.
Them kind of
Yeah.
stories, man. You know what I mean, man? People that come up and say, man, I went through some real hard times, man. You just don't know that song really helped get
Yeah.
you through, man.
Yeah, man.
So
And I'm telling you, man,
Facts,
in
man.
the club, that's a vibe, man. Like that right there is a vibe. And that's like the only other song that I could even think of remotely close to what I'm saying is when Trick Daddy had the Back in the Days.
back in the
Back
day,
in the day.
that's how they turned
Yeah,
them on
yeah,
back in the
Yeah,
day.
down here,
Yeah.
like whenever that song come on, like you could be playing all the crunk songs and stuff
Yeah.
like that. If you don't give a damn, I don't give a.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then next thing you know, you can hear that music come on for Back in the Day.
Yeah.
Change.
Don't stop fights.
Yeah.
Be in the middle of beefing. Don't stop the whole beef.
I'm telling you, because people feel that. They be
Yeah,
like, wait a
it
minute.
get your heart.
Let me
But,
get back to what I
but he,
was
what he said, man, he kind of opened me up because, like you said, it's one of your favorite songs, one of my favorite songs from him too.
Yeah.
But what he said about he reached people like his father reached people in a different way, vice versa. That's it right there.
Yeah,
That's it right
I'm telling you,
there.
because you
Yeah.
be in the club party and everything, you drinking and stuff, and then all you hear is that doo, 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 doo. And you just like, wait a minute.
It hit your heart,
that
baby.
drink hit different.
Yeah,
It hit your heart.
I'm so glad that my songs. I don't know what to do, boy. I'm so glad that my songs, boy.
Question, by the way, Pastor, if you don't mind,
Yeah.
with that song, ever since I was a child and I heard the song the first time, my question has always been, and it's radio on, you know what I'm saying, so we can't really say the line,
Yeah.
but my question is, that line that's blurred on the song, was that something that you heard the song and said, man, take it out, or was the label?
You
like, how
know that was
came
the
about?
label. You know that was
Okay.
the label. Bro, we listening to it. We listening to it up there. Man, dog. So when I'm rocking, I'm like, we listening to it
Yeah.
at the label. Listen to when I'm turning the album in. I shouldn't have listened to it with them.
With 'em, yeah.
Man, they heard that one. If that one line would have went through, the Catholic Church would have been at my door.
Ah.
We'll leave it right there.
So it was like that. Okay, we'll leave it right there. Yeah.
But the crazy part about it is, they let us say anything else.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
You feel me, man?
I'm like, they let you say all kinds of N words and all kinds of stuff.
Anything else.
Well, you can say
you can't say
whatever
nothing.
he said. That's crazy.
Before we get out of here, we gonna find out.
Yeah.
I want to know what you said.
Yo,
Real-
and you know the name in the song is very fitting because, like you said, the name Pastor Troy and,
Yeah.
and just
Right.
the whole feel of the
Yeah.
song, it kind of play right into your character. You
That's
know what I'm
tight,
saying?
man. That's tight. And that's what that music thing about, man.
Yeah.
The people who had the best success come up with a whole concept, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I came with this Pastor Troy moniker.
Yeah.
My homeboy named me that. You feel
Oh,
me?
wow.
Man? Yeah, my homeboy, he hear me rapping in college. He like, Pastor Troy. He didn't know my dad was a preacher. I'm like, man, why you call me that? He was like, man, it sound like you're a southern preacher when you rapping. I said, man, that's a tight name.
That's
I
crazy.
gotta ask my daddy, can I use it? You feel me, man?
I gotta ask my daddy. I
That's
like
fire
that.
For
though.
real, bro.
Oh,
I'm talking
man.
about, bro. So somebody else saw that. He said,
Exactly.
man, my boy like Pastor Troy, my boy Donnie Gray from Lakeland, Florida.
Oh, look at that. Florida boy
Yeah,
name.
Florida boy named
Ooh.
Polk
Pastor Troy.
County, Polk.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
All right.
That was real dope.
Beat
man.
down, yeah.
Let's go.
I named him Beat Down. That's
Beat
But,
down.
yeah. Hey man, but one last thing about this song because I love this song. We could talk about this one for the rest of the show, but
Right.
one last thing I want to say about this is one of the things you mentioned the Catholic Church,
Mhm.
and I did a lot of studying with the Hebrew Israelites for maybe about a good 7 years straight, right?
Mhm.
And one of the things I learned is that the whole concept, because you got a line in there where you be like, heaven may not be the place to go.
Mhm.
Right.
And so what I learned is that the whole concept of people going to heaven is actually Catholic.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
not like people, according to the Bible, when people die, they go, they're waiting on the resurrection.
Mhm.
They go to the ground.
Right.
You know, they don't go to heaven. You know,
Mhm.
like that's a whole Catholic concept,
Man,
right?
it was so many things addressed in that song, man. I'm on stage sometimes rapping it, and I'm talking about, bro, I lose myself
In it.
on stage performing it, in it, on some of the lines I said, man, because I'm still getting different interpretations of it, and this is my
Ooh.
song.
Yeah,
You feel
yeah.
me, man? Living more, man. This line
Yeah.
that had this interpretation then
Yeah.
Right.
got a way bigger
Yeah.
interpretation.
Nah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's
It's
like
real
that's
dope.
like when you really like
That's crazy.
in the spirit, right? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Oh, that
Right.
wasn't me, man. You
That's
know what I mean?
that's
I
what
know
I'm
that
saying.
wasn't
Yeah,
me.
Yeah.
That's what
I
I'm
know that
saying.
wasn't me.
Right.
He came down.
I
You
feel
feel me,
you. I
man?
feel
I'm talking
you.
about my pen was like this.
Yeah.
You feel me,
Yeah,
man?
and the thing is, man, I interviewed Crazy Bone from Bone Thugs, and he was saying that we was talking about he's a Jehovah's Witness,
Mhm.
and even he was saying as Jehovah's Witnesses, they know that
Mhm.
people that they go to the resurrection ain't about going to heaven. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So it's like that's a thing, you know, just for our people to know. Hip hop is, you know, go
Mhm.
ahead and do some studying, you know what I'm saying, and go
Yeah.
with it.
It's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I mean? Just to be able to help people understand some of the questions that they might have within
Right.
themselves through some music, to make people want to do some more research
Researching,
about
yeah.
Right.
why do I believe what I believe?
Right.
You know what I mean? Do I just believe this because my mama them said believe this?
Right.
You know, when you become your own man, you got to have your own relationship and your own understanding.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I played a part in that for some people.
Yeah, man. All right, man. So let's move on from this because, like I said,
Oh yeah, we sit down
we'll
on
be
that song.
going
That's-
all kind of questions. We'll talk about your catalog, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you, man, bro, how many albums, mixtape? Like, bro, how many? I'm out because
Man, dog,
I've been sitting here trying to count, but like
I'm in my 30s, man.
30?
I'm probably in my 30s.
about
man.
30 albums.
Yeah, about 30 albums. What was so dope about it, man? When the independent game came up and turned up like it did, I started selling full albums for $60,000, $70,000 all in.
Yeah.
Somebody might call me from California. Hey, Troy, I got you $70,000, $75,000 for 10 songs. I'm like, deal,
Yeah,
let's
got
do
it.
it. You feel me, man? So that's what ran my numbers up a
Yeah.
lot, man. I probably did that about 10 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, see, he say 30. He
Yeah.
say 30 albums, but me, I personally know cats from around the way that done did tracks with him and stuff like that. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure you can't even keep track of all
Yeah.
of that now.
Man,
Oh, yeah, all the
man,
features and
the
all that?
features,
Oh,
nah, I ain't
heck
gonna get
nah.
to the
Yeah,
features.
yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
them
yeah.
just
Come
the
on,
albums.
man.
Them just the
Yeah,
albums.
man.
The features, man, is dope because it's just a simple lifeline, man.
Right.
You know what I mean, man? I ain't never really broke nobody back on the feature tip. You know, a major artist, whatever, yeah, you got to pay how appropriately. But independent artists, man, I understand this to come up, man. But it'd be more so embracing me and branding me more in their city, man.
It
You know
sure
what I
do,
mean?
yeah.
Giving me more shows down here in this market, letting people get more familiar with me.
Yeah,
So it ain't never me, man. give me $2,000 for a verse. You know what I mean? Flip that, but you do that every day 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, look, if you going to work for a 9 to 5.
Hey, stop playing.
Hey, man, my back hurting already. But yo, man, so let's talk about this one, man. Are we cutting? So now I don't want this part of the interview to get kind of funny, but I just want to I just want to keep it real with this one. So you work with Timbaland, man, and first of all, man, what was that like?
Man, it was cool. You know what I mean, man? Major labels do major label things. You know what I mean? They had the whole Triple X movie coming, whatever. Troy, man, we think you can be a bigger artist and all that stuff, man. You know, they want you to go to the hottest producers in the game and stuff like that, man. Bro, that was a $50,000 feature for me. You know what I mean? Putting it on that movie soundtrack, man. $500,000 video, you know what I mean? Yeah. Funded by the movie company, and not my budget. So
yeah, man. First of all, congrats to that, man. Like that's huge, man. Just for what I'm saying, for an independent artist, you know what I'm saying?
To be able to make it to that, you know what I mean? Man, I hated that song. You feel me?
So I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
That's the truth. That's the truth. You know, it wasn't I hated it, but it just didn't fit the rest of the songs on my show set. You feel me, man? My show set, I'm going from Throw It Up to
because it just don't
vice versa. It just wasn't in there. But
pocket, man. Yeah.
Here we are now. But more so
because I actually like
songs had their cities. Songs had their city. Hearing it in Atlanta, all right, cool. Hearing it in DC and DMV, it's no more playing GA. We ready. You know what I mean? They are going crazy up there. So it's dope that music is like that. You know what I mean? Him being from Virginia. Right. In Virginia, Richmond, Virginia, man, that's how y'all boys feel about some of them other records. That's how they feel about Are We Cutting.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
So is it hard for you to put that in the mix? Or
not there, because I put it in the mix in those cities where I know they probably like this. You know what I mean?
Like in Florida, you wouldn't even play.
I wouldn't even go to it, man. I'd go with some lying about their crib, something that I know these boys down here mess with. Some of the more ratchetness. You feel me? But
bro, that's a compliment in itself to have something like that in your arsenal that you're like, man, I ain't even gotta use it.
Yeah. That's a big one too to have sitting on the sideline like that. But here we are, maturing, getting older. Now it's for those same shows that I left it out of. Now I can hit it because we 30 in there, man. 30 plus in there, man. Now I do the Are We Cutting? Them girls in there doing their 2-step. You know what I mean? But a couple years ago, they wanted to hear that pop that, make them get their money right. You feel me, man? So it all makes sense, man. All artists out there, man, just be smart about just your whole catalog, man, because it's going to be a city that like that record more so than the other.
Yeah, man. And I wanted to, I was building up all of that to say this. Would you say that particular song, that particular album, that's the Universal Soldier.
Universal Soldier, yeah.
That particular album right there, it had a lot of like industry influence on it. Would you say?
It was time. It was time for that record for me. I had did the independent things. I had dropped a lot of the independent albums using the independent producers. You know what I mean, self-producing and stuff like that, man. It was just the next step of the whole being with a major label situation. But as they learn, man, some people like this dirty South crunk music and that, and you can stay with that. You know what I mean, man? While they were trying to push me to Timbaland, I was begging them to get me some tracks from 3 6 Mafia. You feel me, man?
Well, okay.
Get the joint from Timbaland. All right, that's cool. Next year, 3 6 win the Oscar. Win an Oscar for.
See, I told you.
Hustle, hustle and flow. You know what I mean? But you live and learn.
That's wild, man. That's crazy. All right, man. Let's talk about accolades for a minute too. So I want to talk about in terms of like awards and stuff. So you got this Legends of ATL award from BMI.
Yeah.
Man. What does that mean to you?
Dope.
It's big, man. It's big, man. Just for BMI to have that influence, man. All us artists being affiliated with them to be able to be the keynote at one of their events like that, man, to be able to represent for Atlanta, man. These people calling me a legend in front of the room with Babyface and L.A. Reid and all these people in the building, man. Yeah. It was just a real accomplishment, man, for an independent artist like myself where I came. I never had, being the first, it's hard to be the biggest because it's such a learning process. You know what I mean? Universal, man, they hadn't had no artists doing this kind of music, man.
Right.
But the next guy will have more success with it because it's more acceptable now. You know what I mean? So I take pride in being the one that kicked the door in. That's what I think about. You know, when I say it, I'm like, man, it's easy to follow the dude that kicked the door in.
Yeah.
Who kicked it? That's who I got the respect for. You feel what I'm saying? For sure.
Yeah.
What kind of doors do a award like this open up for you?
Man, not necessarily open up doors. It showed the approval. Okay. It showed the respect. You know what I mean, man? It showed the respect. It validated, man. It make it all worth it. It make you say, oh, they did see it. Oh, they was paying attention. They know how much work really went into this, man. You know, man, I performed at the Tunnel. Everybody talks about the Tunnel in New York, the Tunnel. I performed there. You feel me, man? Them artists behind me, they don't know what no Tunnel was. That was over with.
Crazy.
But I'm up there putting it down for the South. You know what I mean? In there with Funkmaster Flex, doing Vice Versa. Look, man, while I'm doing Vice Versa, this still when it was like a civil war with the North and the South, man. We up there like, man, if these fools throw anything up here, man, I had me a Moet bottle. I was going to go ham in there, me and my brother. Man, we come off stage, man. I finished rocking the Vice Versa. You know, they move, they bob, they looking around. You know, they just trying to figure out what's going on.
Right.
And when I came off that stage, man, everybody in there dapped me.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean, man?
Yeah. Now, that's legendary, but a Southern boy in New York at the Tunnel, you know what I'm saying, get it down and got respect from them.
Man, it's 99, 2000. Crazy. It made them, I know I'm a part of what helped New York say, that Southern music
the
might
South
be all right.
Yeah.
It might be all right. They coming. Let me listen to it a little bit.
Yeah, man. I want to squeeze. I got a couple more minutes. I want to squeeze in
some
of these.
Thank you for that story. I didn't know that.
Gangster, man.
I didn't know that.
So you've been a real independent artist, man. I want to ask you, man. You done been through the CDs and stuff like that. How you feel about this streaming?
I missed them CDs. I tell you that. I missed them
that
CDs.
Money was different, bro.
I try to tell people all the time. They like, I got my stuff on every platform, and I'm like,
man, dog, that platform living, I don't know, man. It just ain't never made sense for me, especially when I had the success that I had independently with this CD product. But one thing I know about it is you got to have you something tangible, something for these people to touch. I don't care if it's your marketing, get your shirts going, get whatever you got going, man. With me, we started doing USBs because here I am with a fan base, man. They still want to support me, man. And they know that it take more than just listen to this thing on Spotify.
Right.
You know what I mean? Get your own website. I got PastorTroy.com. When I drop, I'm dropping straight to the website, man. I can get me $5, $10 for this 10-song download. You know, we're going to go straight to your phone, man. The same process. And, we do it like that, man. We get us 20,000 downloads. We on to the next, you know?
Hey, man, I appreciate that answer, man. I thank you so much for that answer.
Sure.
You do a lot for independent artists, man. I want to talk about this Lit Street TV app you got.
Yeah, right? Man. So I made this app, man. It was during the whole pandemic time, man. I had a lot of downtime, but it was always something that I wanted to do, make a platform for independent artists to be able to show their videos and showcase the whole thing. I knew how hard it was for me to get my video in rotation with the BETs and the MTV jams and stuff like this, man. So I really came with some competition for them, giving independent artists the opportunity to show their videos amongst the other major artists, man. It feels good to see, as I'm watching the app, see a little baby video go across and then go to an independent artist that I met from Miami who took the chance of putting this show on the joint, man. That's what people don't understand. It ain't nothing like being in a broadcast situation where not necessarily, okay, you got your song on YouTube, you text me a YouTube link. I don't have that. I don't have to look at that right now. You feel me, man? I got the link. I get to it whenever I can.
Right.
As opposed to, it's a TV show. It come on at 8:00. If you ain't tuned in, you gonna miss it.
Right.
You feel me, man? So that's the difference between broadcasting and people just being able to go video on demand and watch it whenever they want to.
Yeah, man. That's why I brought Beat down in here, man, because we stream it live now. We on the air live now, man. But we got to record this thing so we can.
Good.
We got Beat down in the building.
That's good. Good work. What up, Beat down? Rocking, baby.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So Lit Street, I'm gonna tell them where to find it at, man. Lit Street, man. You can look up Lit Street TV on your Roku TV, on your Amazon Fire Stick. It's in the Google Play Store and it's in the Apple iTunes Store, man.
Okay.
Check it out, man. Lit Street TV, man. We just show independent artists, independent movies and stuff like that, man. It's just a dope place to be.
Yeah, he
That's
just
what's
he just
up,
fanning
man.
it off like it ain't nothing. He got a movie on there. What was the We Was Homeboys?
Yeah, We Was Homeboys down to come up, man. We done had some independent success with these independent films, man. I love the independent game. You know, all the stuff that I learned from the rap game, it just made it easier to transition into doing the independent films, man. For one, I understand that you got to finish it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They make some money off of it. You know what I mean? I learned that from the album. You can't have the album halfway done. You got to finish it, get it mastered, and go through the whole process. Yeah. Understanding that, man, it made it easy for me to transition to this movie thing. Yeah. We've been doing good over here.
Yeah, man. And he's showing love right now on Surreal Talk Radio, but he also has his own DSGBradio.com.
Yeah,
right?
DSGBradio.com, man. I've been doing online radio, man. Anytime that I see as a void, anytime that I felt like it was a void as an artist or something that was difficult for me, I went on and crunk it up myself. You know what I mean? When I started, it was hard to start getting on the radio, man. When they started relying so much on playlists and stuff like that, I said, okay, we're going to start our online radio ourselves, man. And it's been real dope, man. DSGB Radio, what independence I heard. It's nothing to play an independent artist, man. Go live, play their joint, let the people critique it and all that stuff, man. It's just a cool place to be for artists.
That's dope.
Yeah, man.
That's real dope, man.
All right, man. Listen, we're going to get up out of here, man. But before we do, I want to give you time to give your shout-outs, man. Any social media you want to drop, any upcoming shows, anything like that, man. You know.
Hey, man, your boy, Pastor Troy, y'all just keep your ears open, man. This summer we coming down here to perform at the Hard Rock with the live band. So keep your ears open, man. Your boy, Pastor Troy, man. We're getting everything together. Much love to the whole city. Much love to all the independent artists, man. Everybody keep grinding. Appreciate y'all boys for bringing me on today. Follow me on IG at Pastor Troy, DSGB. Once again, that's at Pastor Troy, DSGB. You're an independent artist, man. You got some music you want to send to DSGB Radio. It's dsgbradio@gmail.com. One more time, that's dsgbradio@gmail.com. Everybody be safe and go up.
Yes, sir. Pastor Troy on Surreal Talk Radio, man. Hope y'all enjoyed the show, man.
Hey.
Yo, follow us on social media. Check us out on YouTube. That's Calico Surrealist. If you enjoyed the show, man, you want to support, contact WPRK at Rollins College, man. Thank y'all so much. Thank you once again, my brother.
Yes,
sir. Good, man. No pressure.
All right, man. We out of here. Peace.
Peace.